Whenever you're ready, man.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Back.
With that sound, we're back.
Yes.
Just getting set up, getting things all prepped up, ready to go. Mic checking. Everything's good.
Feed check. Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Hot mics.
Okay, let's quickly talk some NHL sports.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I really gotta take a few seconds and sit down here first before I out of breath. I'm out of shape. I've been working out for like a year and I'm still out of shape. It's just terrible. But anyways, yeah, I gotta cool the engines down a bit before takeoff, if that makes any sense. Is there anything around the NHL we want to quickly talk about before the Battle of Alberta, because that's going this evening?
Well, let me ask you this question. Let me pose this one. Have you been watching a lot of NHL outside of the North Division this year?
As I mentioned, Randy was talking about it, and he was saying that it appears to be a lot faster NHL from what he sees. What are you seeing?
You know, I don't watch a lot. I've been busy, like really, really busy, to the point where I'm not even available to watch Oilers games all the time. I do my level best to keep up, but I've been a little bit behind.
Exiled yourself from modern day life, if you will.
Yeah, not so attentive as I like to be.
Yeah. So have you or have you not been watching this NHL around?
Oh, that was my long-winded way to say no. I haven't been really watching a lot.
Okay. Well, you know what I don't know. It's like every year in the NHL, I guess there might be one or two teams out of Canada that can keep up with the big dogs down south, like Boston, Tampa. The Islanders are doing a hell of a job. I think they've won like 9 straight or something like that.
They're doing all right, but they just lost their captain, Anders Lee. He's out for the season, torn MCL.
Well, but we got to talk Buffalo really quickly, because I know a lot of people. Derek Saylor, Ames, Aaron, they're always posting about Buffalo. I don't know why. He's a Vancouver's fan.
Uh-huh.
I have no clue why, but every time I see these posts and these two boys are hamming it up at Buffalo Sabres' expense. So your thoughts on, God, they got Skinner.
Yep.
They've got Taylor Hall.
They do.
They've got, don't they got a goaltender that's...
Oh, don't ask me about their team makeup.
But they also have their big dog, their number 1 draft.
Oh, yeah, Rasmus Dahlin. The defenseman?
Well, yeah, but oh, come on, their captain. Anyways, with that said, yeah, they were on. I saw the highlights of that, and they had like 3 on nothings, and both times they couldn't hit the net. So
Yeah.
it's rather embarrassing.
Yeah, and then
Eichel. There we go, Eichel.
Oh, Eichel.
I apologize. Yeah.
Duh.
I swear I got his name before it even showed up.
Yeah.
No Google required for that one.
And then in recent Buffalo news, they just fired their head coach, Ralph Krueger.
Did they really?
Yeah, he's fired. He's gone.
His ass is grass.
Yeah. After their, what, is it an 11-game losing streak?
That'll make Sailor happy.
Yeah, I think.
Actually, maybe it won't, because now he won't be able to be posting this fromage, this garbage that he's always posting. Him and
I see
Mr.
the internet
Ayres.
is not updated. They're still listing him as the head coach, but he's gone.
It's trending. It's saying
Gonorrhea.
Yeah, gonorrhea. All right, so yeah, there, Jack Eichel. Yeah, just terrible. That's a team that had higher expectations than that. Taylor Hall sitting at what, 2 goals?
He's not.
Has he got a third yet? Has he got his third?
I don't know. He got hit in the mouth with a puck yesterday. Just not having the kind of year you expect from
Anticipated.
No.
Okay, so anything else in the league right now that's caught your attention?
No, like I said, I've been watching.
Are we at
more.
2:13 already?
We're 2:13.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even set our timer. We're just flying by the seat of our pants.
Oh, okay.
But
sorry. Anyways, continue.
We
continue,
digress. You know, I haven't been watching a lot outside of like what's going on in Alberta. I think the biggest, most recent news is the firing of Ralph Kruger and the hiring of Daryl Sutter.
Yeah, yeah. We'll talk about that. What were your thoughts on when they actually first hired Mr. Sutter? Were you like everybody else saying that you don't think it was gonna that they were gonna follow suit and go well under his guidance?
It was definitely a curious signing. He's a great coach, and he can get them disciplined and operating properly, and as long as they don't crumble underneath his style, they should find some success. And as we've seen, they've been succeeding with him behind the bench.
Right. What was I looking up there? Anyways, I apologize. Yeah, there we go.
What are your thoughts on the Daryl Sutter signing?
I knew it was a good thing. They have a great team. They have a stronger team than before, like more muscle, more oomph, and with the proper coach and pushing that style of play. And people are saying, "Oh, they're playing backed up."
They're playing what?
They're playing. Sorry, they're playing. What was I saying?
They're playing
The Flames style hockey or whatever, right? But
Right.
this is definitely not. This is don't be mistaken. This is like Sutter hockey that's happening. The worst that I was watching the Flames early in the season was the Flames coming out playing an awesome first period, or it was mostly like there was a lot of periods where, like, especially with Vancouver, it was like 19 shots to 3 after the first, 19 to 4, two games that were identical. In the second game, the coach should have called a timeout. Ward, he should have called a timeout. He never did. He just went about his business. But with Sutter, they played 6 periods of hockey, or 3 games, and they played 6 full periods of hockey.
Nine, right? 3 games.
Yeah, 9. Sorry, my apologies.
The math didn't add up. Right?
No, I'm not. I've never once claimed to be a mathematician. Yes. So with him on board, that changes the makeup, the dynamics of the Calgary Flames. I just thought I knew it was a good thing, and I know a lot of fans of other teams were really saying, no, Sutter's over the hill. His old style won't work. They're comparing him to, these other coaches that are no longer around because of their hard old school ways. Right. But a lot of the team are saying they have nothing but respect for him. The first practice they had was really hard, and they liked it that way. So that's a good response. What were your thoughts when you heard Mr. Sutter from Viking, Alberta was coming back to the Flames?
I think they had to do something to shake up the team, and this was definitely it. Like, firing a coach is one of those last resorts you have to do, because obviously we're all watching the Flames. They were not having the greatest of years, and they did this in enough time to course correct their season. Mm-hmm. So it's a great move as long as it is successful. So he's a fine coach. He is old school, kind of in the same vein as like an Iron Mike Keenan. No nonsense. He's got a specific style that he wants him to play, and either they'll deliver or they'll flounder.
I do have to say, in Sutter's, a lot of people are saying, he's generally a nice man. I got to meet him when we were in Calgary, and I was pretty green. Mm-hmm. Under the collar. I was pretty green, and I was waiting to get into the locker room, the Calgary Flames, to get some IDs and interviews after the game, and I was sitting there waiting, and not to name names, I'm not going to name names, but their PR person was running around all busy and stuff, and mm-hmm. And Sutter, he walked by me, and he said he saw my media tag, my media badge, and asked, have you been looked after? And I said, yeah, I should be coming up here right away. He goes, okay. He goes, well, make sure you're looked after. Anyways, he yelled at his guy, like, really quickly, just, hey, make sure you take care of this guy, right? So anyways, he went in the dressing room, did his thing, came out, and I was still standing there. And he came up to me. He goes, "You still haven't been." He grabbed me. He goes, "Come here." No, he didn't grab me, but he said,
Yeah.
"Follow me." So I went up to him. He goes, "Get this guy in the room right now. Get him his interviews and his IDs. Let's go." So it was nice to see Sutter, do something like that for, a newbie, guy just standing there like Charlie Brown off to the side, Linus with his blanket, with all my gear.
He showed you some respect.
He did, absolutely. But it was just he's a very thoughtful man. I know he's hard on, of course he's going to be hard on the ice and the bench and the locker room.
Yeah.
It's his job, right? But as a human being, he's not going to be kicking people at a Safeway or at a park bench in the back like these stories that are going around. And, there's a story he kicked players in the back. But you know what? We don't know the full story of those incidences, right? So
maybe they were taken out of context.
Maybe, or perhaps they were warranted.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he's wearing a skate blade.
Yeah.
For Pistol Pete's sakes. Hi, Pistol Pete.
Hello, Pistol
Thanks
Pete.
for joining us the other night.
So glad to see you there.
Yeah. Anyways, continue. I was going to say continue on, but so yeah, just a quick Sutter story I'd throw in there.
Yeah, well, it's great to humanize him because he is, like what you see on TV,
Terminator.
He's a very intimidating figure.
Oh, one more other quick. One of his other.
Speak on.
One of his other brothers. I can't remember if it was Brent.
Dwayne?
It was Dwayne.
Dwayne?
I do believe it was Dwayne. I did an interview, a 15-minute interview with him, and forgot to press record. And yeah. Anyways, I had to call him back, and he said, "No," he goes, "we'll make this one better."
Nice.
Yeah, another Saturday story. So, anyways, let's talk about this Battle of Alberta, the first game. What did you see? What did you like?
First, I just want to say
your Oilers.
thank you to the Sutters. They sound like they're fucking awesome. Like pretty darn awesome people.
Yep. They're from
Salt
Viking.
of the earth.
They're local village people from Viking
Nice.
farmers. So, anyways, what did you like and what did you not like out of the first Battle of Alberta?
You know what? It started rough and tumble. There was a pretty potent and dangerous hit.
Pungent.
Pungent. Yeah, a hit by Jujar Kara. Who did he hit? Schillinger?
Oh, yes. Shillington. Shillington, sorry.
Shillington.
With a Klingon type name.
Yeah, so he kind of smoked him in the head, and it was a dangerous hit, and the refs didn't catch it.
Well, the ref turned because I think Snow was about to come his way, and then you watch replay, he kind of turns, and I think he just missed it, right? But there's 3 other referees out there. Come on, what's going on? No excuse.
Someone should have caught it.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. If they would have called the penalty, I don't think that would have happened. I really don't think that would have happened. But as a player, and a lot of even rec hockey players know this, if you sit on the bench after a missed call, you just boil. And a lot of players say, "Oh, well, if the ref won't take care of business, I'll take care of business." And you know what? That's what happened.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
Mr. Ritchie went toe-to-toe with Jujar Kara, and obviously we've all seen the video. He smoked.
Sorry, is that a little too close to you? Sorry.
We're practically cuddling.
You don't like touching, do you? Sorry. Oh, not touching.
Yeah.
Not touching.
I'm a pretty hands-off kind of guy.
Okay. So continue. Sorry.
So anyways, Richie smoked and popped him with a nice right-hander, and Jujar was dazed
and confused.
It
was quite wobbly on his skates there.
It was scary there for a minute. And
you don't want to see anybody
hurt.
Career ended.
Yeah.
But that's part of the game.
Players had to police themselves because the refs failed to catch.
That's right.
dangerous
Three of
hit.
them, and you can't just blame it on the one ref. Like whatever, maybe there was a piece of shrapnel coming towards his face, but so that happened.
Let me pose this question to you: if Jujar did not get knocked out via that fight,
yes,
would he be facing a suspension for that hit?
I don't know. Shillington was in a vulnerable position playing the puck, and I know that a lot of the Oiler fans are going to be mad at me, but if it was a Flames fan doing it to Nurse, who was down low reaching for the puck, and it happens. Unfortunately. But it depends on the player. If he's got the wits enough to say, okay, this guy's in a position where I can hurt him, like I can hurt him quite seriously. I should ease up. Maybe going at the brakes a bit, and there's a time when you go full throttle and the guy's up against the boards and he's in a safe position or whatever. You just crank him. But yeah, there's, I don't know. That's a good question. I think probably yeah. To be honest with you,
I think they still should visit that issue because it was a dangerous hit. It was right to the head, and that could be worth the 1 to 2 games, and they should still address
or
it.
yeah, probably fine him or something like that. But do you think any word on Mr. Binks? Is he Jujar or
Jujar Kara.
Jujar Kara? Is he good to go?
Rumor has it that he was coherent the next day.
Lights out still.
Yeah.
Lights out.
He's good. He's day to day, so he could be.
I just picture him in a hospital bed. I don't know why. I know he's not, but
just in the hospital gown with his fanny hanging out, thumbs up.
Yep, I'm good. Yep.
I'll be there, guys. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Win one for the Kara.
For the Kipper. So what do you see? What do you foresee in tonight's battle? Another three struggling periods of hard nosed grinding hockey, or do you see Connor breaking out? That Draisaitl scares me, man. He scares me more than Connor.
He's got a spooky shot, like
well, it's not like that, but his passes are insane.
Oh
man.
yeah, one of the
that
best
guy
passers.
thread the needle or what? He's big. They can't take him off the puck. He scares me more than Connor. At least Connor, you got more of an idea of what he's going to do, like with his speed. Mm-hmm. He's got these little flick stick moves where he can top shelf it and
top cheddar.
Yeah, so you got an idea what he's going to. But Draisaitl's just he's scary, especially with like a minute and a half left in the game. You don't know if this guy's going to pull it off, which he more than likely 60% of the time.
Yeah,
he does it every time.
Yeah, definitely the Oilers have two very potent and frightening weapons, and it's a fucking shock to the system that they haven't done better, because those two have been with the Oilers for what, 3-4 years now.
Yep. And
they've had one playoff appearance that they earned, and then they kind of faltered in the play-in series last playoff session. So they haven't managed to get into the second season very well, and it's shocking considering that
I got
pull the team.
I have to say, before the Vancouver loss, was that their first loss after winning like 4 in a row?
Yeah, that was.
I tell you, Oiler fans, man, I've got all the clippings. I've saved everyone's clippings of how this is a powerhouse team and no one's gonna stop them, and I saved every one of them, and I'm going to be saving them right till the end of the year, and I'm going to be showing them. So whoever's out there posting, don't.
Gravy's going to barf all
I've
these little
I've
things
just had it with every year. If wait till they succeed before you actually start acting like that. Wait till they do something. As a team, not just Connor and Draisaitl and frickin' Smith or Koski, whoever's playing good that night. And that's the thing; they don't even have a solid goaltending tandem to And here we go again. It's midway or halfway of the season, and the Oilers are on their falter. I'm not saying they're gonna keep falter. I don't know, but it happens every year. And so I've decided I'm gonna be taking clippings of everybody, and we're gonna revisit this later. So, anyways.
Yeah.
With that said, I just get a little frustrated.
Gravy has wonderful plans to.
Yeah.
Gravy has wonderful plans to laugh his ass off at your.
Sorry, man. That was.
That's okay. Gas Buddy's telling me some cheap prices on gas. If you ever want to know.
Yes.
I'll hook you up.
Oh, we're not done.
No.
Okay, so what prediction for tonight? I'm gonna say Oilers are gonna get this one back with a 3-2 win. I think it's gonna go to OT.
Yeah, the Oilers have done a good job of bouncing back after a loss. Right now they're sitting on 2 losses, so you know that they're going to be more motivated. Yeah,
hungry.
Yeah, they have something to prove today, and we'll see if Sutter and his Flames have an answer for what will be a very ambitious Oilers team.
For
So
tonight's match.
Yeah.
What's the final score, my friend? Stop.
analyzing and dissecting.
Yes.
I will say 3-2 Oilers.
Oh, you're going with me.
3-2 Oilers.
Well, I'm gonna have to go 3-2 Flames in now.
Okay.
We can't both be on the same boat, or what am I trying to say? We can't be on the same page.
Yeah.
Same boat. Wagon.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Paddling together.
Is there anything else you want to talk about the Oilers really quickly before we blast out of here?
Yeah,
It's
you know what?
gone on long enough.
I'm going through the comments sections of all the fan sites, and there's like some real heat surrounding Ethan Bear.
I actually noticed him coughing up the puck quite a bit that last game.
Yeah, granted, he's definitely having an off year, and this is his second full season, so he could be experiencing the dreaded sophomore jinx. He's not having a great year, and there's certain people out there that are very sensitive when you criticize Ethan Bear. They're like, if you're criticizing him, you're a racist.
Oh.
I'm seeing this a lot in the comments section, and the honest truth is, I did not see an entire population jumping to Darnell Nurse's aid when they were dissecting his play, because his path to where he is now, and Darnell Nurse is definitely this year performing like a number 1 or a number 2 defenseman, but during the previous years, he struggled, and there was not people out there crying racism when others were out there saying he's not delivering to his full potential. But this is happening a lot with Ethan Bear. And I just wish that people would just kind of look at it objectively and understand that Ethan Bear is definitely having an off year.
Yeah. And just leave race out of it.
Yeah, leave race out of it. Like, unless some people are
just
blatantly saying the words
no.
that you're not supposed to say, keep that out of the conversation.
Absolutely. I 100% guarantee. He's, I always say to people with race, like, what's it going to take? Like an alien invasion?
Yeah.
Before we realize we all have, red blood, and, we have the same body structures, and you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't know, all these, anyways,
The comment section is getting pretty hot.
Next show, let's talk about that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's delve into that stuff.
We'll dig in.
Yes, deep.
Yeah.
Balls deep. Okay, all right, my friend.
That it?
That's it. Go Battle of Alberta. Didn't even use this.
We just went on our minds.
Yeah, just whatever was on the top of our heads, I guess, eh? Didn't even talk any curling.
23 minutes, not bad.
Didn't even talk any curling.
No.
Some what's that guy's name? Muda, Dave Muda.
Right.
That's the only one I can think of right now. Russell.
I don't know.
Howard. That was a coffee. Yeah, fucking.
It's pretty damn good.
When our associate came down, it just threw me off.
Yeah. I'd see you that look just.
It was just the jingling was insane.
Yeah.
All right. Open to anything. He'll be gone.
Yeah, he's definitely not making $8 million next year, huh?
No, he just